you guys doing today in this beautiful Friday day? I hope you guys are doing well. If not, good. And if not, look on the bright side. You could be doing great, but you're not. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so game 1 of the NBA Finals just happened yesterday. The Celtics won, like I said. All right, so what happened? The Celtics started off better than I expected. I thought they were going to start off slow and sluggish. And actually, they came out pretty good. Despite Stephen Curry's 21-point first quarter, the Celtics were only down, I think, by 2, if I'm not mistaken, in the first quarter. So, imagine if he only had half of those points, 10, the Celtics would be up, right? And then at halftime, we were up by 2 as well. It was 56-54. So I was feeling good at halftime. I was like, okay, we're right there, And then, and Tatum finished that. Tatum, man, he had a bad game, but you know what? That's why we are a team. It's not just a 1-2 superstar team. The Celtics are a team. I think he had 7 assists by halftime, which was good. He finished the game with, I think 12 points, 3 of 17, just horrible shooting night for Tatum. But you know what? He finished with 13 assists, so that's good, right? And then the third quarter happened, and next thing you know, the Warriors are up by 15. And I'm thinking, well, if only we can. I'm like, it's the middle of the third quarter. I'm like, we need to get some stops. Next thing you know, I think we got it down to 12 or 13 point right before the fourth. I'm like, well, you know what? I know there's still plenty of time left in the game. There's still a whole quarter. Don't panic. I mean, it's game 1 anyways. But guess what? The Celtics come out firing on all cylinders, baby. Oh yeah, firing on all cylinders. They're making shots, getting stops. Woo! They turned around, I think they were down by 15 into a 15-point lead. That's a 30-point turnaround. They finished the game in a 40-17 run, the Celtics. And that's because it would have been easily 40-14 if it wasn't for, who was it? There's a 3-pointer at the end by the Warriors in garbage time, which didn't matter. And then a 2-pointer by Klay Thompson, in a fast break, which was whatever. So that was 5 points. They could have finished the game in a 40-12 run, pretty much. And we still game 1 with Jason Tatum having a bad offensive night. Al Horford, Derek White, and Jaylen Brown really, really carried us in that comeback. Jaylen Brown saw in the third quarter that Jason Tatum wasn't just having it tonight. It wasn't his night tonight, and he kind of took over. He shot a few mid-range pull-ups, driving into the basket, a 3, and then in the fourth quarter you had Derek White exploding. I think he had 21 points. Al Horford, our leading scorer of the night, he had 26 points. I think 6 for 8 from 3. And then Marcus Smart came back and hit a 3, and just blew this thing wide open. And next thing you know, Celtics are up 120-105. Yep, they're up by 15. So I was not I was expecting the Warriors, the Celtics to win game 1. I just had confidence. I have confidence in the Celtics, man. They're a great team. I don't know why everybody had the Warriors winning, and rightfully so. It's game 1 NBA Finals. They have the experience. They're well rested, which I said would probably play, would not play, but usually sometimes when a well rested team, they come out kind of sluggish. They've had too many days off. You know what I'm saying? So, and they came out and they lost game 1. That's great. That's great. I love the fact that Jason Tatum, I mean, I don't like that he had a bad game, but I love the fact that the Celtics were able to pull out the win with Jason Tatum having a bad shooting night. Because he didn't have a bad game, he just had a bad shooting night. He had, I think, 1 turnover, or 2 if I'm not mistaken, but 13 assists. That is very good. It reminds me of Kobe. Game 7, 2010 NBA Finals. He was like 3 for 17. He had a horrible shooting night, but he had like 17, 18 rebounds. So you got to help out your team in other areas. When you're not shooting the ball, you got to help them out in other areas of the game. With whether it's on defense, rebounding, assisting the ball, just getting deflections, stabbing for the ball. The small things, whatever you can do to help your team win. And that's what Tatum did. And I expect him to have a bounce back game in game 2. Right? So, and on top of that, Curry had an explosion in the first quarter. And that's due to more of the Celtics not guarding him. They were guarding him like if they didn't even know who Steph Curry was. They were leaving him wide open. On the pick and roll, the big man wasn't showing. He was dropping down instead of, putting pressure on Curry. And so he was getting clean, wide open threes. Of course, he's going to knock him down. So, game 1 is in the books. Celtics, thank goodness, because, it's not going to be a blowout series. At least I'm not expecting it, right? Yeah. So I'm not expecting a blowout of a series, by the Warriors winning in 5 or Celtics winning in 5 or 4. I'd be very surprised if that happens. He had to win a game in Golden State, and hopefully we can, hopefully Celtics can protect home court. I don't expect the Warriors to go down 0-2. I don't expect them to lose both their home opening, both their first home games. So for game 2, I have, I just can't see the Warriors losing 2 games in a row at home. I'd be shocked. But I wouldn't be surprised. Well, how am I going to say I'll be shocked, but I wouldn't be surprised? That makes no sense, right? I can see the Celtics winning the game just because. But then again, I can obviously either or, right? I don't know. I think this is what's going to happen. The Celtics are going to lose game 2 just because they're going to feel confident. Like, okay, well, we took 1 game, And that's not how you're supposed to think. You're supposed to be like, well, you know what? Let's put the foot down on their throat and let's take the next game and just demoralize the Warriors' moral, right? Demoralize the Warriors' moral. No. That's not even. Is that even a demoralize? Just destroy their moral, right? Their morale. Destroy the Warriors' morale. There we go. And demoralize them. All right. So, yeah. Imagine if the Celtics win next game, then they're going back to Boston with a 2-0 lead. That would be huge, right? It's gonna be a close. Hopefully, it'll be a close game too. It'd be nice if Celtics win. I just can't see them winning. Tatum's gonna have a bounce back game, and I can just it'll be 1-1 after game 2. Yeah, so game 2, I expect the Warriors to have a bounce back game. Can't see them just being down 0-2. That'll just be too tough, right? But I expect Clay to have a better game. Clay, but also Tatum from the Celtics. Otto Porter Jr. was smacking that ball in game 3. He was draining those threes, but he won't keep doing that. There's no way. But I expect the Warriors to come back and win game 2. All right. And so that'll do, you guys. I'll see you guys after game 2. Hopefully the Celtics will win it. That'd be awesome to do. Like I said, I don't think so, but I got the Celtics winning game 3, 5, and 6. All right. Well, anyways, that'll do, you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.